For 3 people, this is nuts. Hysteria has always been a bass line that bass players must know. What's up guys, Andrew Freed from Bass Freedom here, and today we're breaking down an epic one of the greatest bass lines in rock history, Hysteria by Muse. I found an upscaled 4K version of the 2007 Wembley Stadium show, which I've never seen before. This is actually my first video that I'm recording in my brand new studio all the way in Brazil. So I'm really excited to be here today. Are you ready? Let's go. Released in December of 2003, Hysteria was on Muse's album Absolution. The bass line was played by none other than Chris Wolstenholme, but guitarist Matt Bellamy wrote the song and the bass line. Bellamy is an incredible composer and frontman and the heart of Muse. Drummer Dominique Howard is also super solid, making this a powerhouse trio. What are we waiting for? Such an epic bass line. This looks great. Crowd loves it. Yeah. Such a good groove. It's playing the Fender, huh? I know he normally plays Status, so that's cool. Same bass line. Talk about endurance. Sounds so good live. Woo! Listen to that crowd. Bellamy is so good. And that tone. All right, let's stop there and break this down. So I talked about endurance. That bass line, this bass line that is obviously the iconic one, is so repetitive, and it's 16th notes. Let me show you how Wolstenholme is performing this bass line. He's using tons of open strings, which Muse loves to do. He does that over and over and over again. Thanks to what Bellamy's playing on the guitar, we can tell the chords are this. And these chords, as you can see, are all open strings on the bass. So if we look at the first few measures, the A minor chord, all we're doing here is just hitting notes from the A natural minor scale. So when you combine the 16th notes and the open strings going back and forth with the natural minor scale, that's really all this bass line is. So let's look at the next measures. Then it goes to an E chord. It has an E major vibe thanks to Bellamy's guitar part. The A minor chord was played all on the same string, but this E chord goes back and forth the E and A string. Then we go to the D minor chord, which is really cool because it has this kind of descending crawl with that open string. Then that last measure goes back to the A minor chord before resetting and then looping for a while. It is so freaking hard to do this for a long time, and Wolstenholme is a beast. Speaking of beast, his tone is massive. He definitely has that big muff distortion type of sound with a little bit of phaser in there. I can't replicate that sound, so I'm gonna show you his bass line clean today. If you're digging this, please give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe if you don't. I appreciate you. Let's keep it going. Such a haunting melody line. That falsetto is definitely an acquired taste. So listen to the chorus here. Relative major. We have a bass pattern that's going on for sure. We'll break that down. Ooh, cool transition. Awesome breakdown. This guitar solo is so good. Repetitive though. Back to the main bass line. Chorus while the solo continues. Man, this guy is so freaking good. All right, so that chorus part and that breakdown, bridge, whatever you want to call it, is really cool as well. Muse does a lot of repetitive parts, and I feel like the chorus part is time for Wolstenholme to take a break from that just ridiculous 16th notes, churning over and over and over again. So when I talk about patterns, the chorus goes to the relative major. What that means is if we're in the key of A minor, the relative major, which shares the same key signature, goes to C major. If that is gibberish to you, don't worry about it, but just know it's really common in all forms of music when you've solidified a minor key to go to the major key. So we're playing the same pattern over C, G, D, and A. Over this, we're pretty much hitting the root notes and the octaves with the flat seventh, the minor seventh. So here's the cool thing about the bridge, is it is the exact same thing it does over that D minor measure, but just in E. And it's really heavy, and Muse loves this. I like to call it a crawl, where it's this descending phrase kind of going half step by half step. Check it out. So freaking cool. Oh my God, Muse is amazing. Though I've never seen this video, I've seen Muse twice. And those concerts were literally two of the greatest shows I've ever seen. For 3 people, this is nuts. I mean, look at that crowd. Hysteria has always been a bass line that bass players must know. Let's see where it goes after this. Really tight with the drummer here. Ooh, bridge. Love it. He's such a good guitarist. Woo! So that's how it ends. Oh, that's so good. Look at that crowd. Literally unbelievable. Muse, one of my favorites. And Wolstenholme is a bass player that you gotta know, whether you're learning his tone, his amazing bass lines, things crafted by Matt Bellamy. As I said in the beginning, I'm pretty sure he wrote this bass line. He is an incredible musician. Go see these guys when they tour. You will not be disappointed. I truly mean that. There is only one Muse. Muse. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more bass content from me. If you want to see another killer bass line, you got to check out this one right here, and I will see you next time. All right? Peace.